When trying to discover your personal style for defense, it's very important to understand the pros and cons of the different types of defense. For instance, a round kick gets thrown at you. Do you block like this, or do you block like that? What are the pros and cons, and which one suits your style best? Today we're going to break down these two forms of defense and help you understand which one is right for you. Be sure, everybody, to click that link down below and head over to XMartial so you can check out all the apparel that they have, two pieces of which I'm wearing right now. Got the great rash guard and the fun shorts. 10% off with my discount code Gabriel Varga. Now, we have two forms of blocking here. If we want to be very blunt about where they come from, we can go, this is a Muay Thai block, and this is more of a kickboxing block. That's how I break it down in my head. You will always see the Dutch kickboxers utilize this. Some people call it an X block. I just call it cross blocking. Nice little cross block. If you go to Thailand, they're always going to block like this. Why is that? Very simply, because the scoring system. In kickboxing, it's all based off damage. MMA, based off damage. If you throw a round kick and I go like this, it's not going to score. In Thailand, it's scored more so on point system, and it's an intricate little method which North Americans might not understand very often, who finishes the exchange with a kick. If I kick and then they kick and then I kick and I exit or I move them, I'm going to win the exchange. Blocking like this would mean they score. Blocking like this nullifies anything they might get. But we want to figure out which one is going to work best for us, which one is the most effective. So let's look at some pros of this Muay Thai check. Number one, the person who throws the kick at you, it's going to hurt them more than this. This is very cushy, right? I don't think I've ever thrown a round kick at somebody, had them block and gone, ooh, that hurt a little bit. But when somebody, boom, blocks like that, and they have a solid frame, whether you hit the forearm or the knee or the shin, sometimes, oh, that doesn't feel nice. Do I want to repeatedly do that? Maybe not. So that is a solid pro for the Muay Thai check. Now we need to look at your style. And if you are somebody who loves throwing kicks back, blocking like this and then trying to fire back a kick doesn't make much sense. But coming from here and then utilizing this leg to spring off the floor, just like throwing multiple round kicks where we're boom, boom, check, boom. That makes a lot of sense. So if you're heavy on leg attacks or leg counters, there's another pro for you to use the check instead of that cross block. And a third great reason to use the check is it covers so much height, right? I can come up, boom, I've blocked head level. I've blocked body level in abundance, and I've even got really close to checking the entire amount of the leg. So you can just see a right round kick come. I could go, okay, it's a right round kick, but, and I've blocked everything. This one here obviously does not block everything. My leg is completely exposed. It's hard for me to block down here without dropping my arms, which then exposes my head. So if you're looking for one block, one way of dealing with a round kick to basically nullify all heights at once and not have to pick and choose what height is coming, then that Muay Thai block is preferable. But after saying all that, I've got to say that I am more a fan of the cross block. Why am I more a fan? Well, number one, stance, width. If you have, or length, doesn't matter. If you have a longer stance and you're more 50-50, getting this leg up is more troublesome. If I'm light on my foot like this, then lifting is quite easy. But if you like more of a 50-50 stance, that's difficult to do. And that means that this is so much more effective. And if you're a boxer, you like to come back with punches as opposed to kicks. Coming from here has you loaded up on that back arm to unwind on either side and just smash them back. So that is a solid pro for the boxers to utilize this instead of this. Another element which I love to focus on when teaching this and in showing that it's so beneficial is your fight pace. If you're somebody who likes things a little slower, You like to move around, you're more calculated, boom, boom, kind of like that. Yeah, checking is great, but if you like a faster pace, you want to be in here, you want to be ripping away, it's hard to get that check off in between all that action. But coming from here to here very quick and then right back in to your attack, it all works so darn well together. And that's one of the good reasons to be, okay, I'm going to be hitting, and then right from there jam it up and then fire back in. Faster paced fights, faster paced fighters, I think the cross block suits you so much better. Now, me trying to tell you which of these two blocks is superior is ridiculous. Neither one is better than the other. The same way that if I'm teaching you how to throw a hook, I go, should the thumb be up or should the thumb be facing in? This is very personal, and nobody should be telling you this is better than this. You can tell yourself, but don't let your coach dictate which one is going to be for you. Same thing here. If you are great at the checks, then don't worry about training this a whole lot. But if you're struggling on the checks, maybe you need to transition to this because you know you're going to be heavy-handed when you finish. All very personal, and this is how you develop your own style. You try things out, and possibly you even use a little of both, depending on the situation. And that's what I do. You watch fights that I've had with Thais, like when I fought Lerdsila, I did a couple checks, and I did a couple cross blocks throughout the fight. They both work for me, so I utilize both of them in certain situations where it's warranted. That's pretty much it, everybody. Thanks for joining today. As always, train hard. I will see you back here very soon.